Hey guys, what's up? How ya doing? I'm here to talk to you guys about My Hero Academia's new chapter, which is really sad and shocking because it looks like to me things are about to get very hectic. And let's start with the beginning of the chapter and let's just get this started. We had to it that the civilians inside UA, I'm going to tell you right now, there's actually some spies in UA right now. They say they actually have instructions to cause some havoc here and there and then allow to make sure that Midori Izuku were not allowed to be there, which is really sad because these people are under All For One's grip, or they're under his boot right now, and it ranged from young teenagers or adults to elders thinking that their life would be secured, but and to me, All For One doesn't care, man, in my opinion. So looks like to me the beginning of the chapter shows that we had some freaking disgusting maggots working for All For One, trying to cause some trouble. But we get to see the student dormitory right now, and we get to see to it that Class 1A is in terrible shape right now. They are freaking pushing themselves here and there, trying to like make things work out, but things are not looking so great for the time being, But we had to it that Izuku ends up looking at Uraraka and was thinking to find a way how to thank her. But we have to it that that All Might along with Sugauchi and Nezu shows up. And we had to it that that All Might comes in to bring us some news to inform them about what's to come, about the finalized plans for the second war, and only a small people were allowed to have this information. Then we get to see another page involving Hawks talking to Genius and Endeavor of what's to come, Then we get to see let's see here, Kurogiri being measured right now as Aizawa looks on. Aoyama is still in jail, and we see to it that everyone else is getting ready right now. The next day comes about, and we have to it that that Class 1A is about to go out, ready to go into action here and there. And we have to it that Koto was trying to talk to Izuku or Deku for a bit, but Deku says, yeah, I gotta get going, that kind of thing. And we see the same man at the beginning of the chapter says, you just made things easier for him, but whatever, our future will be guaranteed. So these guys followed All For One just to have their lives be spared or have their future guaranteed by him. Honestly, I'm going to tell you right now, All For One is so evil right now, he don't care if you even follow his orders. Once your usefulness is up, you're thrown away, man. You'll be nothing more than garbage getting ready to be put into the incinerator, So, honestly, I can't believe that it was still working for... I can't believe there are some innocent civilians working for All For One. Whatever the case may be, I don't care. I hope karma hits them hard, but we had to it that eventually everybody says goodbye to their loved ones, getting ready to go out, Of course, there's some funny scenes involving, some parents, such as, Bakugo's parents hitting him, and then, Eri and Kota saying goodbye to Izuku, which is really cute, And we have to it that, all of our Class 1A heroes or Class 1A students ends up going to a prototype stronghold called Troy, which is ironic because Troy, we all know what Troy is. If you guys don't know what Troy is, you need to go look that up because that is one freaking history thing that you can't understand what happened in that part, Whatever the case may be, we had to it that Class 1A students decide to settle in for now, and we had to it that Deku and Uraraka have a moment together, and Deku ends up thanking Uraraka for everything that she's done for him, and Uraraka says, you always spread over small things, don't you? I'm thinking in my mind, girl, do you really have to ruin the moment? Sometimes I just want to slap some sense out of her. Now, don't get me wrong, I like her, and she says you shouldn't thank me over simple things like that. What are you talking about, woman? Are you that stupid? Well, she is stupid. Okay. Enough for me being insulting, okay? Forgive me. But that aside, Uraraka tells Deku that she's been watching the city for a while, And she's actually kind of complicated herself. But we have to it, Deku mentions all of her traits here and there that Uraraka never mentions or noticed those things, But we had to Uraraka tells like Deku the truth, you know? When she shouted all those things here and there, she actually saw the face of Himiko Toga, you know? She ended up telling Deku like how she actually clashed against her for a bit, but she ends up also confessing that she replied to Himiko Toga in a way that hurt her very badly. If you guys remember many chapters ago in the war arc, you will understand that Toga and Ochako clash against each other, and I think Toga ends up trying to get Uraraka to understand something about hiding these feelings, but Uraraka says, okay, if you're going to do that and hurt other people, you got to deal with the consequences, you know, that kind of thing. And that hurt her a lot, and Uraraka confessed to Deku about that, and that the city has been reduced to this, and so many lives have been stolen by the villains. What the League has done is irredeemable. I get all that, but I just didn't understand what Himiko Toga was going through. I didn't even think about that at all. That's why I'm gazing out the city, so I will never forget the carnage and damage they caused, you know? And I will never think about these stupid things again, you understand? And we had to Izuku tells Ochako, like, yeah, I get it, but me too. We had to Izuku even tells Uraraka that he saw a little boy crying very badly inside Shigaraki, you know, and says, even though our conflict is unavoidable, I don't want to ignore that side of him no matter what I do, you know? And we have to that Uraraka smiles in a certain way or have a solemn expression that says, you know, I guess that makes two of us quite oddballs, you know? And we had to it, like, Todoroki ends up talking with Ida, Kirishima, and Bakugo about, like, about Toya or Dabi, you know? And we have to it that, like, they talk about they don't really know what his likes or dislikes, and then freaking Bakugo's like, or Dynamite or Kakchan says, like, I bet $2 million or more that freak loves udon. And, you know, and Todoroki's like, you know, I wouldn't mind going out for dinner with him sometime, you know? And we have to it that everyone says that they're going to stop him eventually when the time comes about. And we have to it that, that freaking All For One says, okay, how about we get started, you know? And the operation begins today. So, looks like to me, next chapter will begin the final battle of all battles to come, you know? Although I am somewhat disappointed that it has to come with that, but I guess if the author wants to do it this way, I guess he wants to do it this way, or he never had a lot of plans to begin with because of how Shonen Jump is running right now, because of their, I don't know what their freaking deal is, but whatever the case may be, yeah. Overall, in this chapter, all I can really tell you right now is that this is pretty much the calm before the storm. Like, civilians who are working for All For One was about to make a plan whatsoever, but we had to it that Class 1A is about to go out, and then the civilians that were working for All For One, you know, they think that their future is guaranteed and they'll be okay. I'm thinking about mine, can you shut the hell up? You chose the wrong side whatsoever. I don't know. But one thing's for certain is that, everybody, all the Class 1A goes into another stronghold and gets ready to go into the final battle. But we had to, you know, Deku and Uraraka have a nice moment with each other, confessing about what they saw within their arch nemesis or their opponents when they fought them in the previous war, you know, that kind of thing. And we had to that Todoroki talks to Ida, Kirishima, and Bakugo about Toya, you know, that kind of thing. And then the end of the chapter starts with like where like All For One is getting ready to go into action with Shigaraki Tomura. So it looks like to me things are gonna get very bloody and deadly depending on the situation. We don't have much heroes on the good side right now. I mean, I wonder and hopefully if that Class 1B and will be a part of this. It will be very bad and be very ugly to shove them to the side if they're like nothing, you know? I really want Class 1B to be part of this. Especially the trio. Where's Togata? Where's freaking like a Nejire and then Tamaki? You know, those three and then many more. Mirio, you know what I'm talking about. This is really all or nothing right now. And what about Shigetsu High? I really hope all of these schools that we know are being involved right now will get a role to play. I really hope to hell that the manga author involves many other young students that are from other hero academies be involved with this, because it is now or never. This is like very bad situation, because we don't have a lot of professional heroes right now, and we lost a bunch of them in the last arc. So I hope to see many other students such as Class 1B to go into action, and maybe many others that we don't know, and hopefully have a shot at, So yeah. Anyways, I'm looking forward to see how the manga author will finish this off, because he did say if things go according to plan, in 1 year, and I mean 1 year, in about 50 or more chapters, it's gonna end. So I don't know how this is gonna go out. I don't know why but yeah. Anyways, it's the calm before the storm. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.